he can parade whatever he wants to parade. Who cares? It doesn't matter, right? I went to Ladakh to see the Pakistan border, and I was seeing the other side of the border through binocular, and I was thinking.
So welcome back everyone to the LockerRoom India YouTube channel, and with us today we have Srikant Sekhar, Captain Crazy, who is heading to Pakistan to take on a Pakistani fighter at Brave CF85. So Srikant, how is it going there? How's your camp? How are the preparations going?
I've been good. I've been training. Like, I've not been in the limelight, but I've been training, and I've been into various kinds of camp. Like, I went to Abu Dhabi to represent India in grappling, and then I did a boxing camp as well, and then I went to train in Thailand. So I've been continuously training. It's not like that I have not been training. I've been always been in shape because I know I'll be fighting somewhere or at some point of time, because that is what I wish to do, and that is what I want to do for the coming few years. So yeah, life has been good, and a lot of things have changed, but changed for good. And I'm always positive, giving my right step forward.
Like, what was going through your mind when you first got this chance to fight in Pakistan? So, what was the initial thought that you had?
So, like, we were pretty skeptical in the sense regarding the safety. We don't know what is going on in Pakistan, and the country is in turmoil. And I don't know why Brave chose to go to Pakistan and do a MMA event or like fight week over there. It's completely their decision. But as we are neighboring countries, we understand what is going on, and then we don't have very good relationships with them politically. And but I was really excited. I was really excited in the sense. I went to Ladakh to see the Pakistan border, and I was seeing the other side of the border through binocular, and I was thinking, I wish someday I would like to go to Pakistan and see what's happening there, because at the end of the day, we were one country at some point of time. So yeah, it was a mixture of emotions. We were skeptical, we were ready, we were not ready. We had a lot of thought regarding the government processes and so many other things. And fighting was the easy part, because I've been fighting from a long time and preparing for fights and preparing for wars from a long time. So I know how to start and how to go through the weeks of training and how to you come down to the cage and fight. That is the easy part, because it's a routine schedule. But going to a country like Pakistan, going through so many agencies, and you don't know what is happening. There is always a question mark of safety. You never know, will you be safe or not? Will you come back or not? Will you go or not? First of all, you don't know. And still I'm pretty skeptical until unless the fight happens. I cannot say anything.
So the Indian cricket team is actually not going to Pakistan for the Champions Trophy, upcoming Champions Trophy, but you are going there for an MMA fight. So what was the reaction of your friends and family to this news?
Yeah, exactly, right? Like, there is rugby tournament happening there. So many of my friends who wanted to go to Pakistan for rugby tournament, they're rugby players, they could not go. And the Indian government is not sending the Indian cricket team as well for Champions Trophy. And also, I think the relation between the neighboring countries are really not good right now. And I was also, like, I'm still very skeptical about it. I was, and I'm still, I don't know. And at the end of the day, it's the call of the ministry what they want to do and what they don't want to do. Because at the end of the day, it's all about safety. I can only fight if I stay alive. If I can only fight if I don't get abducted. If I can only fight if I'm healthy. I cannot just arrive to fight if I'm not there in the scene anymore. So that's not happening. So safety is first. And yeah, so we'll depend on the people. We depend on the people who take decision regarding this, regarding our safety, regarding our policies and things like that, because they understand what's going on. We can only be excited about going there and performing, and we can only be excited about our own careers. But at the end of the day, there are people sitting there and taking decisions. Let's see what's happening.
So like you would have thought about the scenarios of like going there fighting. So what do you expect to happen when you land in Pakistan or when you step inside the cage? How do you expect the crowd to react when you enter the cage?
I've like see the best position I can ever be is being in an underdog position. I love that place. Like you have nothing to lose, and I'm very confident. And of course, I'll be underdog in their country because I'm fighting in their backyard with their hometown guy. So that is the best position you can ever be in. Like first of all, you're fighting an enemy in enemy territory and being a dog, like being a uh, underdog, and like that gives you so much courage. That gives you so much. You basically have nothing to lose. You have everything to gain from there. The pressure is not on me. The pressure is on Rizwan. It's not on me. And that's the best part. Like I live for this kind of moment. I love to be in this kind of moment, and I love to be in this kind of thrilling journey. And I love to showcase. Like I would love to dance under the lights with Rizwan in his backyard, and hoping the best. Hoping the best for the upcoming days. That's it. Like I'm ready. I'm pumped, and rest is on Brave. That's it.
So this fight will actually mark your debut in Brave CF. So you've been with your teammates in Brave CF event. So what are your thoughts on debuting in the promotion, and what do you see your long-term future with the promotion?
Yeah, I would definitely want to work with Brave for a long-term perspective. But it's not just Brave. It's like I would like to work with anything or anyone who wants to like invest in like imagine someone invests in you for a long period of time. You would like to give your 100% to that person, right? Or that organization. It's not like one time show, one trick pony. That doesn't happen, right? So yeah, loyalty is in my blood. Like if they're ready to invest in me, if they're ready to come down to India, if they know whom to call, they know who is the guy to showcase, and I'm off for it. Like, but yeah, definitely I'm looking to work with them for a long period of time. First of all, it's a big promotion. Second of all, it's an international promotion. You will get to fight with a lot of talented guys all over the world. And that is the journey. That is the life I have been looking forward to. Like, not just fighting in Delhi or Noida, right? We have to go abroad and fight in different kind of crowds and see different cultures and different kind of styles. And every time the opponent changes, every opponent brings a different kind of mindset or different kind of skill set. You also, as a martial artist, you try to counter that. Your game improves. You grow as a martial artist, and that is how legends are made. Not just like fighting in your own backyard for your life. You cannot become a legend. You have to be everywhere and making a mark everywhere. And that opportunity Brave gives. I don't think any other company gives that opportunity.
Awesome. So Rizwan, your opponent is actually coming off a victory in his India vs Pakistan karate match. So what are your thoughts on the momentum that he carries? It's not karate and MMA, so still, what are your thoughts on the momentum that he carries?
He's coming from a karate match, like he's winning a karate match and coming to this fight is as equal to me winning championships, PGA championships. I had like 40 fights in last 1 year in PGA championships. Does that the thing is like it's not telecasted, right? And he got telecasted, so not a big deal. I'm spending time in the and hours in the mats, competing, fighting, hours of fighting, hours of competing. It's just that his thing got telecasted and mine is not telecasted. There is nothing different, right? Everyone is busy doing their own thing. And it doesn't like I don't want to take anything away from him. He's doing his stuff. He wants to do his stuff like the same way I want to do my stuff. It's just the thing is like not this time, not with me, not going to happen. So fuck it. Like I don't care. I'm there to throw down, bang in his backyard, take his name away. That's what.
One of the Pakistani fighters recently after India vs Pakistan fight called for peace between the two countries, and it went viral. So what's your whole take on the situation, like the peace between both the countries?
See, I don't know about all those things because most of the guys, they will do some or the other thing to pull out a publicity stunt or make something viral and all these things. So I am a very genuine talker. I will talk what I feel like. No one can make me talk what I don't want to talk. And in that way, like, see, we live in a world of full of hate. Like every day you open the news, there will be some kind of hate news. And I don't see any good news in news channels or anywhere these days. So yeah, definitely, love always wins over war, and peace always wins over cruelty, and that has always been the message of humanity from day one. There is nothing wrong in it, and there is nothing new in it. And when it comes down to fight, I don't care what happens or not happens. At the end of the day, we are facing each other, and we are going to throw down. He's coming for the kill. I am coming for the kill, and whatever happens, fucking happens. I don't care. And that's it. It's war. Maybe there will be peace later, but first there will be war.
So apart from representing India, you'll be representing Odisha as well, your state. Like, you'll be putting the state in front of a international audience and race here. So, like, what do you, for the people that don't know about the state, like, what do you want to put out, and how do you plan on to be an ambassador of the state when you fight?
I'm already putting Odisha's name out there in the MMA world, and apart from me, I don't think there is anyone who has gone to any bigger stage. I wish there will be some guys who will come up. I hope, and I'm up for training with those guys and developing those guys in Odisha, and looking forward to develop people in Odisha. But people have to come up, right? I cannot go and approach people. If they come up to me, I'm always there to help them. And I'm very proud. I'm a very proud Odia guy, and I always represent my own state, and I always represent my own people wherever I go. I even have a tattoo. Say Jagannath Puri tattoo, right? So I take my God wherever I go. He's never behind. I am never behind. We all are always together. So I am very proud representing Odisha, and I am very proud representing India as well, all the time.
Awesome. So we actually got some responses from Rizwan Ali some time back, and what he has predicted is that he'll be looking for a first round knockout win, and he says that you are not matched for him. So what would be your response to this message from Rizwan?
He can predict whatever he wants to predict. Who cares? It doesn't matter, right? At the end of the day, what matters is what he will bring to the cage on that day. It doesn't matter what he wants to predict. He can be happy living in his own cocoon and daydreaming, whatever he wants. Doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. Okay? I'm going to go there. I'll bring a fight to him, and he can think like it can be easy fight, whatever he wants to say and tell. I don't really care. He thinks it's going to be a first round knockout. Like good for him. He should come with that kind of confidence. I like that energy. He should come with that kind of energy. If he doesn't come out with that kind of energy, then what's the point of fighting, right? Like you cannot. Like I've grown up enough to be out of this zone where people will point fingers at me and I'll get angry and stuff like that. Those feels are gone. Like it doesn't really matter. It absolutely doesn't matter.
So ahead of the fight, like what would be your message, firstly to the Indian MMA fans and secondly to the Pakistan MMA fans?
MMA India fans, for the Indian MMA fans, support Indian MMA. It's as simple as that. And I know the fan base in India is growing, and it has yet we as Indian MMA community we are yet to grow in near future. Like we can really change the whole scape of MMA in the whole world because of the kind of viewership we have, the kind of talents we have. It's just that everything has to come together. I don't think a lot of things in the country are in their own, like they're not coming and falling in places. Like you see the Olympics, it's the biggest example of what's happening, why India is lacking behind with medals and all these talents. The Olympics is the biggest example. So the same with Indian MMA community as well. Like everything has to come together. Like the gyms have to operate on a very high level, like with strength and conditioning, with physio, with managers, with contracts to fighters. People like their careers has to be scheduled as well. And it's just everyone is just beating around the bush. Everyone wants to fight, but they don't know where to go and what to do. And they catch up with someone, and that guy takes half the money, and then the career of this guy is over because he's not making money. Uh, it's it's a wild west right now. But yeah, everything has to come under one roof, and it has to be controlled. And more than anything, train. No matter if you are a fighter, no matter if you are a normal person, no matter what you do, train, be happy, be fit, and be healthy, because health is wealth, and that's the ultimate thing I can ever say to you. Health is wealth. And to Pakistan MMA fans, support your guy. Support your guy for sure, because I want your energy. I want all of your energy. I want Rizwan's energy, everyone's energy, because I'm going to soak everyone's energy, and then it's going to be over. That's for sure.
That's it. For someone who does not tune into MMA, what would you ask them about what would you say them about your upcoming match, India vs Pakistan match on PlayCF 85?
For someone who doesn't watch MMA, just watch the fight. You don't need to understand MMA. You don't need to understand the rule sets. You don't need to understand anything. Just watch the fight. A fight is something everyone will want to watch. If you're walking in the street and some people are fighting, there is 100% chance you will turn back and see who are fighting, because that is in us. We understand what fighting is. We don't have to go through the rule set. We don't have to go through the judges, the decisions, the point system, and all those things. None of that matters. Just watch fights and you will understand. You will understand fighting, and you will become a fan of fighting. It's as simple as that.